Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm doing something I saw Drawing with Waffles do a couple years ago, and that's drawing everything that Pinterest tells me to. I decided to limit the number of things to 6 or 7, so I wouldn't feel so overwhelmed. I was really excited at first until I saw that damn AI generated Elmo and Edward piece. Like, really? But I promised myself I wouldn't refresh, so here we are. Here I'm just saving all the pins to a separate board so I don't lose them. Like I said, I was super excited about a lot of these. This definitely echoes what I'm usually on Pinterest for: clowns, pose reference, costume reference, and looking at other people's cool art, etc. So, yeah. I decided to start on this fun vintage feeling clown piece by @DollyPalone on Instagram. I loved the use of black shapes in this piece, and I wanted to focus on learning from that technique. So yeah, I started out with a sketch and started adding in those dark black hair shapes that like merge with the collar shape, and it was really fun. One of the reasons I really like this piece is that it feels very like, how would you say, like screen printed or risograph feeling. It feels so tactile and fun. I don't know how DollyPalone does their work, but it's so fun. I love the look of it. I also love how in this right character, like the face shapes, the way they draw the nose with that thicker line up at the top, and like the eyebrows and the ridge of the brow. Oh my god, I love it. It's so cute, and I had a lot of fun recreating it. Next up is this mannequin with the blue starry dress on it. I look up a lot of costume references on Pinterest, so I think that's why this got recommended to me. But I love a good starry night feeling dress. So I had a lot of fun drawing this one as well, and like learning how to draw fabric in embroidery in a way that's somewhat believable but also stylized. I wanted to follow pretty closely the quilting, like gold embroidery design, but it was really hard to keep track of, so I kind of just tried to get the feeling of it, and I think it came out pretty good. Now on to the worst thing that I made for this. It started off bad because it had a bad reference photo. It was AI generated. It was Elmo and fucking Edward from Twilight just riding a bicycle through the forest. So to be fair to myself, it did not start from a good place. I also decided with this piece to, for some reason, do it in gouache, which is something I'm relearning at the moment. I used to be really good at it, but I haven't done it in like years. So I'm relearning that. And so I decided to do this really difficult piece for me in something I'm not even good at yet. So that was really smart on my part. Another mistake I made was drawing this painting it way too small. It was hard to get like good detail in it, which, I mean, I guess it doesn't need good detail, but God, it was hard to do his face. Elmo's face came pretty easily to me. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just a maestro at drawing it or painting Elmo, but Edward's face was a pain in the ass. So I ended up going in and repainting over it a little bit in Procreate, just to give myself a little bit more detail. So here I am detailing the face a little bit more in Procreate, and I use these gouache smudge pack just to make it a little bit more lively, detailed. Still sucks. Like, I hate this piece, but it was a good practice at some gouache and details. So, yeah. Then I tried to put them like back in the document I was using, and you'll see that they quickly go away for a bit because I can't stand looking at them anymore. I just couldn't do it. Now I moved on to this piece that's actually a print on Etsy you can purchase by Miss Pacey, I believe it is. I'm putting a screenshot of their store on the screen now, and they've got some pretty cool stuff, so I highly recommend checking it out. I really like the colors of this piece, so I really wanted to study like the colors and the way they drew fabric and just play with the shapes they played with. So that's basically what my goal was for this one. I don't know, I love this piece, and I will probably be purchasing it myself. And then glazing this fabric was like super fun. I just used like a gouache glaze brush, and I just played with like the folds and the transparency, and it was really fun. Really fun. I also really like the contrast in this piece with that baby pink and then the dark background. So I decided to add that black square in the background. Holy shit, Elmo jump scare. The goal with this next piece was mainly to capture the likeness at least a little bit, and B, to play with like blending modes on Procreate. So you'll see I do the drawing and then I fuck around with that for a bit. Here you see me fucking around with those blending modes. I ended up going with divide for the like special half and just left it as is for the second half. For this next one, it is titled Ophelia in Contemplation, I believe, and I couldn't find the name of the painter. I had a lot of fun trying to recreate this, I don't know, like classical style painting in Procreate. So yeah. This piece was definitely a trust the process type of piece because it had an ugly phase for a very long time. Finally, once I added like the more detailed facial features, I felt a lot better about it. So, but yeah, this piece was super fun, and playing with the water was really cool. I like the color that they made the water, so that was fun. Something I've been enjoying lately is using the select tool to make some background shapes. Just it makes it a little bit more easy for me because backgrounds are hard. And that's it. I added some color splotches around just to make the piece feel a bit more cohesive. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this challenge. And I challenge you to try something similar. It doesn't have to be 7 pieces, but it would be cool to see what your For You page on Pinterest gives you. Okay, have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye!